The people of Tsumeb complained to the government in 2011 that their health and quality of life was being negatively affected by the operation of the Namibia Customs Smelter NCS. Central to the issue that made headlines in the medium was the arsenic emissions from the Bulgarian copper processed at Tsumeb, which is allegedly regarded as highly toxic. The Canadian mining company Dundee Precious Metals, which took over NCS in April 2010, pumped in millions of dollars in the upgradation process to make it a worldwide operation that complies with World Health Organization's health and environmental standards. One of the technical experts who recently concluded a medical surveillance result, Dr. Jewete Masinya, says the arsenic emissions can be contained.
The issue of arsenic emissions causing a problem within the community, whether that problem is to the workers within the work environment or indeed into the larger community of Tsumeb or the environment, arises fundamentally out of the fact that there are arsenic emissions that are coming out of the smelting process. The material that is fed into the smelter to recover the copper, and may I say gold and silver, also includes arsenic. Now, if we trap that arsenic at source, in other words, if during the smelting process we are able to completely retain the arsenic in situ and not allow it to escape, we have solved the problem. So the problem fundamentally requires an engineering solution. And that engineering solution exists in the recommendations that have already been made. And the company is working to effect those recommendations on the engineering solutions that have already been made.
With regard to the waste dump site created by the mine, which some community members are not happy with, Dr. Masinya says it is part of the development in the industry.
One reason, I believe, is the evolution of time and knowledge. We certainly have a better understanding now about a lot of things than we did in the past. The second issue is the existence of the Office of the Commissioner. If you look at the regulatory framework of our country here in Namibia, not very long ago, we did not have regulatory requirements, perhaps, for such a facility to be incorporated and built. So Weatherly and TCL and so on were not operating outside the law at that material time. But now, if Dundee were to continue running in that manner, they would find that they would run foul of the Commissioner's office.
Alphonse Maketo, NBC News, Tsumeb.